Hey there guys, it's MTAT3 on the Dual Storm Pro channel, giving you guys my Fire Fist deck profile for August of 2019. Now, this is still a pretty much beta version. This is a pretty rough draft when it comes to my level thoroughness when it comes to Fire Fist. Like, Fire Fist is just my deck. It's been one of those things. I haven't touched Fire Fist in so long because nothing has changed about him for so long. I've hit so many dead ends with the deck, but with the new support, love it so much. So let's just get right into it, and then I'll go back and talk about some certain things. Alright, double Panda, so much better than Swallow. Double Buffalo, triple Wolfbark. You need to get that, you need to get that 4-axis engine going. Elephant, yet again, great 4-axis engine. Double Rooster, double Ram. I'm not big on Ram, but I'll get into that. Double Spirit, you could go triple. Triple Spirit is not bad, but in my playtesting, I've actually enjoyed just the 2-to-3 ratio when it comes to Wolfbark and Spirit. And Leopard, and I have a huge rant on this card, because I'll get to it. Triple Down B, I am doing the step down build, because that's just, to me, that's pretty much the best thing to do right now. When terraforming, double Tensu, triple Supply Squad for that draw power, double Gyoko, triple Tenki, double Engine, which I will get into. I actually really like this card. And double Fire Fortress top of Leon Pink. I can't pronounce, sorry. And triple Solemn Judgment, because that's what we deserved with the Fire Fist counter trap, and we did not get it. We didn't. It's crap. I'm sorry. Triple Eagle, because yet again you could go down. You could just do 2 Eagles. That's fine. I like the triple just for the consistency to always have it, because you really need Eagle for your plays. 1 Cowboy, 1 Cardinal, 1 Exciton Knight, 1 Castel, 1 101, and 2 Tiger Kings. Basically, for your rank 4 lineup, I feel like this is pretty much the best ratio, is the best way to do it. Double Horse Prince for the 3-axis engine, duh. And of course, Brother Fire Fist Wand. You know what, let's start with this. Okay, 2 Beast Warrior monsters. If this card is special summoned, you can inflict 200 damage to your opponent for each fire formation spell or trap you control. That should also include the Fire Fist monsters, Konami, that's strike 1. During the battle phase, quick effect, you can send 1 face of fire formation spell or trap card you control. The target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy it. Strike 2, Konami, it should be... Honestly, I should be able to give up a Fire Formation or a Fire Fist monster, because I want to do Graveyard setup anyways. Should also be able to use himself and all that, and it should also negate. Honestly, that's you're 2-0 for that one. You know, we'll go straight to the fusion spell. Fire Formation Engine. When this card is activated, you can fusion summon 1 Beast Warrior fusion monster from your extra deck, mainly Swan. We'll probably get more names, which is actually really cool. Swan is a decent little, here's some fusion stuff. Just enjoy it. If this card is if this face-up card is sent from the spell trap card zone to the graveyard, you can target 1 Fire Fist monster in your graveyard, add to your hand. That's actually pretty decent, because here's 2 things that Engine does right. 1, you can activate this card and not fusion summoning. You can just activate it and just let it sit. Use for effects such as Elephant, Elephant, Rooster, so on and so forth. Just to have a face of fire formation to do effects. Who cares? Also, when it hits graveyard, you can recycle the hand, which you do a lot of graveyard stuff anyways. So this is actually a really good card. All right, let's see. Let's go up to Ram. I am skipping the field spell because I will get back to that. That's really the last thing I want to talk about when everything ties in together. Brother Fire Fist Ram, level 3 Fire Beast Warrior, 800 attack, 200 defense. When this card is normal summoned, you can discard 1 card, then target 1 Fire Formation spell or trap card you control. Set 1 Fire Formation spell or trap card with a different name directly from your deck. It should be costless. Let's be honest here. I should not have to discard a card to activate this effect, because I am already targeting a Fire Formation. Of course, if someone to, something as simple as MST, Twin Twister, just anything to get rid of that card, I miss targeting, and it's a wasted cost. But if this card is special summoned by the effect of Fire Fist monster, not by Wolfbark, of course, which Wolfbark, either way, you can set 1 Fire Formation spell or trap card from your deck with a different name than the cards in your graveyard. Now, here's the interesting thing, but I'm not really big on it. With both effects, you have to do something that you already don't have. So basically, you're constantly searching from the deck, and if I already have a Tensu, a Tenki, if I basically already have one of everything in my graveyard, I can't use the second effect. If I already have one of everything and on the field, I can't use the first effect, and I have to discard for that, which is stupid. Either way, Ram's actually not a bad card. I do like that it's a 200 defense fire monster, which basically rekindling target, but it does not replace Rooster. Rooster is just so much better because I can get rid of my Tenki for Tensu or whatever. Engine, yet again, just activate Engine, get rid of it, for Tensu, so on and so forth. But yet again, it's another name, it's another level 3, it's another 3-axis Fire Fist monster that I would actually play. The rest of them are pretty much garbage, and he has a step in the right direction, but not to the level of Leopard, Rooster, or Spirit. Not by any means. They're not nearly that far, but we're getting there. Let's go ahead and talk about Elephant, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Elephant. I can't talk. This card is normal or special summoned, which is nice. That's a point towards you, Konami. So let's see, I got what, 3 so far? So we're back down to 2. You can send one face of fire formation spell trap card you control to the graveyard. Special summon 1 Fire Fist monster from your hand. This, I don't like that you have to send it. I know that's the whole point of Fire Fist monsters. It's okay. It's pretty balanced at that point. Get rid of a fire formation to get a monster, because there are times when you have, you activate Tenki, search Elephant, normal Elephant, get rid of Tenki, so on and so forth, which is actually perfectly fine. Tenki is already activated its effect, it's pretty much expired at this point. But if all I have is like a Tensu or a Gyoko, if I'm actually using Gyoko's effect to actually, nerf a face down card, or even the field spell with a bunch of counters, that's not ideal. So, the drawback and the, it's really situational, so be careful about that, guys. You can track 1 fire formation spell trap card in your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck. Awesome recovery, costless. That's basically the cost. Then you can add 1 level 5 or higher Fire Fist monster from your deck to your hand. This is supposed to be a more reliable way to actually search the level 5s. Rooster was pretty much the original one, but that's only when it was summoned and so on and so forth by is it a Fire Fist monster? By the effect of Fire Fist monster. Either way, this is where Panda comes in, and if you activate a Fire Formation spell or trap card, except during this damage step, so you can't use Tensen. Yes, Tensen. You can't use Tensen to, boom, summon a guy during the damage step, so on and so forth. You can't really do stuff like that. But either way, that's not a big deal. Obviously, you can tell I've actually tried to run Tensen. I tried to run the trap heavy build. It does not work as well as I hoped. But you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can special summon 1 Fire Fist monster from your graveyard. Now, here's the thing. This is what has to happen. There's three different things have to happen for you to get the graveyard to get the graveyard summon. 1, you have to have this in your hand. Not that big of a deal. Easily enough to search with Elephant or however. You have to activate a Fire Formation spell or trap card. Yet again, not that hard. You have plenty of them. They're super searchable. He has to be summoned. Properly summoned. He can't be negated. And then you actually get the monster summoned. The spell trap card activation can be negated. His summoning can be negated. And of course, the monster from the graveyard can also be negated or however. So that's 3 things. I love Panda, but those could be some big hiccups. And it's only if he's summoned by his own effects. You can't you can't be like Monster Reborn. Oh look. Also, you can have special monsters for the rest of his turn except for Fire Fist monsters, which is not that big of a deal. That's perfectly fine because it's like, oh, you're gonna do all this recovery, you're gonna do all these extra plays, free summon. You're locked into Fire Fist monsters, which honestly, for my build, it's not that big of a deal. Honestly, Panda is just to extend plays to get, Horse Prince, Tiger King, hell, even Swan out. If a Fire Fist monster or monsters you control will be destroyed by opponent's card effect, it should also be by battle. Why isn't it by battle? It should. You can send 1 face of Fire Formation spell or trap card you control to the graveyard instead, and you can actually use this multiple times, this is actually kind of cool. So if I have a full my whole back row is completely full with my Fire Formations face up, however, I honestly, Panda could survive, can make all my guys survive as many times as I want. I just boop, 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 boop. But that's only for cards like Regeki, Dark Hole, targeting effects, so on and so forth. It should be by battle. Why it's not by battle? Alright guys, now let's finally talk about the field spell. The field spell has a lot going for it. I love the field spell, honestly. Let me read it real quick. This card's always treated as a Fire Formation card. It should just be named Fire Formation, Fire Fortress, blah 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 blah, or however, maybe shorten the rest of it. I don't care. It just adding the text adds nothing to the card. Each time a Fire Fist monster is normal or special summoned, which is nice. Normal or special, that's awesome. That's yes. Place 1 Fire Fist counter on this card. Once per turn, you can remove Fire Fist counters from your field to activate one of these effects. 2 counters. If your Beast Warrior monster attacks this turn, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. 6 counters. Now 2 to 6, that's a bit of a jump. I'm kind of curious of why they didn't do 4, like an extra effect just for shits and giggles. Add 1 Beast Warrior monster from your deck to your hand, which is awesome because you can also search Wolf Bark. 10 counters. Yet again, another jump. Yeah, that's a lot of counters. Special summon one Beast Warrior monster from your deck or extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. Now this is why I like it, because potentially you could do all these plays, go nuts, have all these counters, get rid of 10 of them, and bring out Eagle. Now anytime you summon a monster from the extra deck, it either has to go to the extra deck monster zone, or to where a link monster points to. So that's actually really nice. That just allows you, okay, get rid of the 10 counters, here's Eagle, I don't have to worry about actually summoning them properly. That's awesome. Let me get to my rant about Brother Fire Fist Leopard. This card has been out since Light of the Tachyon Galaxy. It's an old card, it was printed as a common, it hasn't had any other printing except for like maybe the Mega Tens or however, but it's always been a common. Why are you people, why is anybody running this card? Whenever I go online and I'm like, oh, you know, like, actually when I heard about the new support, I'm like, you know what, I want to look at some other people's decks, I want to see what they're kind of doing. No, almost no one's running Leopard, and if they run Leopard, they're running like one or two. Leopard is like the cornerstone of the 3-axis engine. Yes, you could run it with just the 6, that's fine, but honestly with Leopard, like, let me break this down. If you have Leopard and have either Tensu or Tenki in your hand, either one of those and Leopard, you have the 3-axis engine. Case in point, activate Tenki, search Spirit, normal summon Leopard, Leopard's effect, get rid of Leopard, search Tensu, activate Tensu, additional normal summon Spirit, special summon Leopard, sync for Horse Prince effect, special summon Rooster, Rooster's effect, search for Panda or whatever you want, preferably Panda, Rooster's effect, get rid of Tenki, and let's say fuck it, let's get the field spell out there. It's kind of late now, but whatever. Get out there. Oh look, Panda's effect. But like, you see what I'm saying here? It's too good. It's honestly just too good not to have. Now, do you get that play every time, you know, first turn, every game? Of course not. Just being able to do that, like, just having that, just like, oh, the 3-axis engine is a 2-card fucking engine that is one, like, with both of them being super searchable, playing triple of Tenki and Leopard is super easy. And that's the thing, you don't even have to do 3-axis engine to start off. It's just, this deck is just amazing as it is, and even then, like, you could start off with any of the level 4s, activate, downbeat, Leopard, so on and so forth. Yes, it's a little bit extra depth, but it's still there. I feel like people have been just neglecting on Leopard for so long. I just can't, you know, I'm sorry, I just can't. Anyways, guys, if you liked what you see, please comment, like, subscribe. Let's get a discussion down below in the comments. What do you think about my build? This is honestly a very basic build. This is supposed to be a template for everyone else to basically play. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to keep Ram. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm honestly thinking about, you know, the trash, other level 3 Fire Fist monsters, the 3-axis monsters. I kind of want to look into that. I want to see what I could do with them. I really doubt they're going to be anything special. And, you know, I don't know what to do about them. But if you guys have any tips, tricks, or ideas, please put them down below. Also down below in the description is a link to the Dual Slick Facebook page. That's basically the best way to keep up with what I'm doing with the channel. Memes, just anything doing with product, just leaks and all that. And yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Now let's talk about fucking Rooster. Why the fuck does he have 100 fucking defense with the rest of these bastards are 200? He screws up the whole fucking play for Kindling. What the fuck, Rooster?